Hello Capricorn, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update. So instead of weekly reads, I'm now doing these energy updates because some people are kind of behind, some people are ahead of the game, and some people are right on time with these readings. And so it's more of a timeless kind of thing. Whenever you come to this reading, it could be about what's going on for you now, what's just gone on for you, or what is about to happen to you. It could be a prediction there. So this is your energy update. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can go along to my website behealing.com to book in for one of those. Every weekend I have a half price sale. The weekend that I'm actually publishing this is on my love reading. So if you want a love reading, a twin flame reading, soulmate reading, then you can book in for one of those half price this weekend if you're watching it that time. But yeah, check it out on behealing.com. If you sign up for my mailing list, you'll never miss another half price sale again, because I'll send you emails about it. But you'll also get a $5 voucher as well that you can use as many times as you like for any of my readings or products on the site. So let's get your energy update going. I'll get your cards out and I'll see you on the other side of this, Capricorn. Okay, there you go, Capricorn. I've got your cards out. Let's get into your reading. So for this energy update, what's going on for Capricorn? You got the Six of Swords out first. And so this is you coming out of troubled waters, coming out of the struggle, being led to the shore, being led forward by these spiritual forces here, away from the wind and the rain and the choppy waters into the calmer waters. That's what I'm getting for you. And the reason, you've got the Three of Inspiration out for this. And so what I'm getting from these two here is that you're the one that's lifting yourself out of these troubled waters. You're the one that's lifting yourself out of this struggle, because what you're doing now is you're building something. You're in it for the long haul. You're stacking these dominoes up. You're working on something. You're taking those steps forward. You've decided it's you that's got to do this thing. Well, if you haven't decided that yet, you need to decide that now. It's you that's actually got to do that. And so if you are experiencing these choppy waters at the moment, the struggle, things aren't working out for you, you need to decide it's you, Capricorn, that's going to lift yourself out of that. And so you need to stack those dominoes up, start taking that action to get yourself out of that. It's like if you find yourself in debt, what do? Well, you just make a decision. Oh, I've got myself into debt. I'm going to pull myself out of debt now. I'm going to work more or work harder or get another job or increase my income somehow. I'm going to pay that off as fast as I can. You make a decision like that, and then you start stacking those dominoes up. You start being in it for the long haul and taking action toward that. This is calling you to lift yourself out of a hole, Capricorn. It's calling you to build firm foundations, to take action towards something, to build something for yourself, to be in it for the long haul. No more sitting back saying, universe, save me, or kind of manifest like a win of the lottery to pull me out of this situation. Now it's time to say, I've got to get myself out of this. I need to take the steps. I need to take that action to lift myself out of this. Right. What's behind this, though? You've got retreat here, and what this is telling me is that you might have tried to do this before. So you might be screaming at me at the moment at the screen, saying, but I'm trying to lift myself out of that. I am trying to pull myself out of that. This retreat card is saying, just take a step backward, Capricorn, because if you're experiencing the struggle and the choppy waters, no amount of battling that choppy water is going to lift you out of it. You've got to have a clear head to be able to see what the action steps are, to see where your those are, to stack them up. You can't do it out of fear and panic. You can't do it when you're in those choppy waters. It's like, like being in a riptide. You can't fight. You can't swim against the riptide. It's going to drag you outwards even further. You've got to swim across the current. You've got to go with the flow of things. And this is saying, like, you're in struggle at the moment, and so you've got to retreat your energy. So just give up, first of all. Give up the fight, because you think you're stacking dominoes up at the moment. You think you're trying to lift yourself out of it, but what you're really doing is fighting against that current. You're swimming against that riptide. You're keeping yourself in the struggle. You're keeping yourself in the choppy waters. So retreat, first of all. Just stop and calm yourself down. Take a break. Take a break. And it's during that break that you will get the intuitive hits to how to stack your dominoes up, of what action that you need to take next from that calm place, because you're not going to get those clear action steps. You're not going to get that clarity of mind when you're in that struggle. So retreat your energy first of all before you start stacking your dominoes up, because otherwise it's not dominoes that you'll be stacking, if you see what I mean. Yeah, we never get clarity. We're never tapped into our intuition or our higher selves when we're in a panic or we're in a struggle or in choppy waters. We just never are. It's our ego that takes over in those times. And our ego, it doesn't have good decision-making skills at all. It just tries to protect us from stuff, and it gets us deeper into that hole. So take a step back. But look at this. You got the Knight of Cups, so you've got something happening in your love life here. You got a love offer coming in. Now, when I picked this card out, I was looking at the picture of it, and there's so much in this card, but what was really catching my eye was this little ladder down here. And it seems to me, and the flowers as well that he's holding too. So it seems to me there's going to be a love letter, or it could be something that you received a while ago. A message or a love letter or some kind of an offer, but written, that you received a while ago, and pulling that out will just lift your spirits. Or it could be something new coming in, so somebody messaging you a love offer or telling you their feelings for you. It's written. It's definitely a written one, and it's an expression of love that's coming in. And I feel that it's really going to lift you, maybe more than lift you, because it's the sun, which is like wish fulfillment. It's like something that you've been waiting for a long time, maybe from someone that you've been waiting for a long time, Capricorn. Or maybe you don't know the person. I mean, it's not somebody that you've been waiting on for a long time, but you've been waiting on this love offer for a long time. Maybe you've been waiting on commitment for a long time, but maybe you've been through a dry patch and you've been waiting for a relationship for a long time. Or maybe you've been dating a lot, but you've not been meeting the right person. Maybe it's felt like there's nobody on this planet for you, Capricorn, and so you've been waiting. Whatever you've been waiting for, I feel like it's going to come through with this energy update, and it's going to make you really happy. But it's a written message that you'll get about that. Now, this is really interesting because you've got anger behind this, and I'm not getting a negative thing from this card at all. I'm getting that before you get this love offer, you've kind of been frustrated and angry. You've got to that point where you're kind of stamping your feet and saying, universe, I'm still alone. I still don't have my lover. I still don't have my partner. And you're starting to get angry about it or frustrated about it, getting some negative emotions about it. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because when we get into that point, when we've got heightened emotions, even though it feels negative, and it's probably directed maybe towards somebody or toward an ex or toward the universe itself. I'm feeling like it's toward the universe itself. Like, come on, where's my stuff? Where's my person? When you get that heightened emotion and you're kind of demanding from the universe, that gets the wheels of the universe in motion. And so it is a really positive thing. And a lot of people have said to me, when I've expressed this over the years in my teachings, and they say, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. It should be nice and just be joyful and stuff. There's nothing wrong with negative emotion. It's saying that change needs to happen. And when you put your foot down saying, no, change needs to happen here, universe, give me my person, that's when it comes in. So I'm feeling that what's behind this is that you've already got to this point of anger, of frustration, of like, come on, universe, it's time now, come on. And then you receive this message and it makes you very happy. The sun comes out when you receive this message of love. So Sounds good to me, that bit. So you've got love yourself first here. I asked about your love life, Capricorn, because I'm being nosy. It says love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. Let's get some clarity on that. Is this what you have been doing, or is this what you need to do right now? Because it seems you're getting a love offer in. It's making you very happy. Okay. Yes, the dry patch, the dry spell that you've been through. Love yourself first. You've been loving yourself first. That's why you've been alone, is to expand your heart, to open your heart to yourself, to start looking after yourself a bit more and fulfilling yourself, giving yourself what you need instead of trying to find that through other people. And so that's what you've been doing, or if that isn't what you've been doing, then that's what you need to do. But I'm really thinking with this love offer coming in that is what you've been doing. So yes, you might have got to this point where you're totally frustrated and angry, because you want what you want and you know what you want, and come on, universe, and you can give us anything when you want to, universe. So the time alone has been worth it, though. You've been loving yourself first, and that is the energy behind this Knight of Cups, this love offer that's coming in as well. So depending on how well you've been doing, that is the match to who have you got coming in. If you haven't been loving yourself very well, the love offer that comes in, it might make you happy in the short term, but it won't in the long term. If you've been loving yourself really well and been making yourself happy, then that love offer that you come in will match that, and it'll make you really happy too. You've got embracing worthiness here. Isn't that awesome? So knowing that you're worth it, Capricorn, knowing what you're worth, knowing where your place is. On the back of it, it says, I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. I feel that's what you're doing now, Capricorn, is that you're really feeling worthy, especially with this anger. It's like, come on, universe, I deserve it. I've waited long enough. I've been putting the work in. I've been looking after myself. I've been sharing my gifts with the world. I've been doing this. It's about time I had my partner now, or whatever else is. I mean, this struggle, it could be about relationships. It could be about money. It could be about business. Or, community, anything. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're just reaching this really empowered state of saying, come on, universe, it's because of this. You're embracing your worthiness now. You're feeling it in every cell of your body. And that's what does ignite that passion too. Passion inside of us to say, come on, universe, it's about time. And when we say it's about time, we're not going to settle for anything else when we get to that point, are we? We're waiting for what it is that we want. So what about this embracing worthiness? Wow. Yeah, you've been waking up, your warmth, opening your heart to yourself, loving yourself more, feeling worthy, and actually feeling it in your heart for yourself. This is loving yourself, but actually feeling that love for yourself and your worthiness and your value and what you bring to the table, what you bring to your life, what you bring to the universe, what you bring to your customers or your workplace, and what you bring to your relationships and all of that. Just really waking up to everything that you bring to the table in every aspect of your life, and that's what makes you worthy. And you deserve to have that back too as well, Capricorn. And so, yeah, it seems like you're really on track at the moment, especially if you're just getting out of these choppy waters, getting out of that struggle by retreating first. So don't keep in that struggle. You've also got the violet out here. What's the violet telling us? Faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. Oh, you do have something coming in then. You've been prepared for this stuff to be coming in, the stuff that you've been waiting for, especially your love life is what I'm hearing. Faithfulness and modesty. Let's get some clarity about that for you, Capricorn. What is that about? Faithfulness and modesty. Oh. It's about empowering yourself and including yourself in that. And so it seems to me, Capricorn, with this, that you've been bargaining with the universe by trying to be nice, or backing down, or being complicit. This include card. Rather than standing up for yourself. Maybe, how I was saying about this anger card, maybe you were thinking that was wrong. I'm not going to get what I want if I get angry or I'm frustrated. But you will, because that's empowerment, right? If that happens with a person, that's when you're empowered. If someone's abusing you, then the right emotion to that abuse is anger, and it's for you to stand up for yourself and fight back or protect yourself, And so there's nothing wrong with that, and you don't need to kind of back down on that and make yourself nice and complicit in order to get what you want from the universe. The universe doesn't require that of you at all. In fact, it really enjoys you empowering yourself and standing up for yourself. And so it feels like you're really coming out as in your warrior side. You're kind of bringing out that fire in yourself, Capricorn, with this. And maybe that is what's going to bring you out of these choppy waters as well, is empowering yourself and letting yourself be that fiery nature, standing up for yourself and then taking action based on that first. But you do have retreat going on at the start of the week, or the start of when you're seeing this. You've got this retreat happening. So take a step backward first, soothe yourself, start feeling better in yourself, then decide on some action, some empowered actions to take, action steps to take to lift yourself out of that struggle that you're in. And then you've got all this love life stuff coming in, which you've prepared yourself for because you've been doing that inner work. So good job, Capricorn. Good job. Really, it feels like you're coming into your warrior side or maturing now, maturing into being like a fully fledged adult kind of thing. That's what it feels like to me, this energy. And it feels like life could be changing completely for you, getting a lot easier. And this love that's coming in as well, it seems really special too. The start of something really good there, something that's going to make you feel very happy. Look at that, the Sun card out in the middle of your spread there. I mean, you can't get a better card than that. It's the best card in the tarot. And to have it in the center of your spread there, then it's fantastic. So there you go, Capricorn. That's your energy update. If you enjoyed that, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? I love hearing from you. If you would like a private reading, go along to my website, behealing.com. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.